Welcome back to the channel and welcome to this episode of Mark's Garage. We're here in the garage today, and what I wanted to do is to share with you a bunch of the products that I use here in the garage that helps me be successful with all my projects, whether I'm cleaning, whether I'm doing maintenance. And so today is all about sharing with you some of the products that I use. So that's coming up next. Let's go do it. All right, let's start with glass cleaners or windshield cleaners, and this is what I have in the garage. Way to the left here, Rain-X. Now I'm just going to say this really is for automotive glass, but I really like it. It's a 2-in-1 cleaner, so it cleans and then it's got that rain repellent in it. So I love it on the vehicles, the automobiles. Switching over here to what I typically use on the motorcycles, a few things here. This glass cleaner from Spray Away, I learned a little bit about that from Mac at Gold Rider 1. Thank you, Mac. And because it's ammonia free, that can also work on polycarbonate and plastic type windshields. We've got this one over here. This is the Pro Honda. And basically it's a cleaner, it polishes, it protects. It certainly can be used on a variety of things, from plastic and chrome and paint and all of that. My favorite is this one, Bug Slide. And it does also the same. It is a cleaner, a polisher, and a wax, but it works great on windshields. And I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, we're looking at the Can-Am Spyder windshield here. I got a couple of bug marks, one up top, one down here. We're going to go ahead and just give you a quick demo of cleaning this with Bug Slide. So just spray a little bit of that on there. And the nice thing about Bug Slide is it provides the cleaning ability, but also with the slight little waxiness to that. The next time you get bugs on your windshield, they come off a lot easier. So hence the name Bug Slide. But this cleans up just beautifully. And that wasn't a lot of, using a microfiber towel. There just wasn't a lot of effort required to make that work. So over the years, you get to try a lot of different products, and I just found these are just a few of the others that I've had on the shelf. Wizards makes a nice product. Again, this is for paint, chrome, plastics. All of these work on all of those substrates. So this one happens to be from Suzuki. It's called the X-Star. It's a spray cleaner and polish. This one is pretty good too, Purple Slice. So again, a cleaner, wax, and polish all in one step. And then here's one that's been out there for quite a while, spray cleaner and polish from Bike Spirits. But my favorite of all of those is probably the Bug Slide. All right, when it comes to motorcycle chain maintenance, and I've got one motorcycle, the Triumph Scrambler 400, you got to take care of the chain. And so that starts with some degreaser or cleaner, and I've had this one for a while. That works pretty good, the DuPont. My favorite products probably are the Bel-Ray. So they make a nice a grime remover. And then as far as the lubricants go, once you're done cleaning, Bel-Ray has what's called Super Clean. And got to thank my brother Matt for turning me on to that product. That's great. Pro Honda also has a chain lube with Molly, and I've used that before too, but my favorite is definitely the Bel-Ray. Okay, these products are a must-have in your garage. I'm sure you probably have them, but WD-40 liquid wrench, they're a lubricating oil, but they have a lot of uses. So sticky parts, rusted parts, stopping squeaks, all kinds of stuff. In fact, when I did the oil change, the first oil change I did on the Honda Goldwing, there was some talk about the filter, the oil filter being pretty tight from the factory. I actually sprayed a little bit of WD-40 up there against the mating housing where that contacts, just to give it a little fighting chance to to make it a little easier coming off, and I think it worked well. In fact, I got a squeaky door right now. We're going to go ahead and fix that. So we're at one of my service doors here, and let's see if we can hear this hinge. All right, now let's get some WD-40 on it. Yeah, let's see how that sounds. Okay. All right, so now we pretty much got rid of that squeak. When it comes to some of the tougher cleaning tasks, and needing a degreaser, I use a few things here. The first here is Super Clean, and thanks goes out to Cruiseman. He uses that, and I agree, that is a great product. For something a little bit lighter, I got this multi-surface product, and it's got a little bit of vinegar in it, but it's got a streak-free, ammonia-free, so that's good. And then for really heavy-duty stuff, this brake cleaner. So it's a degreaser, and it kind of does things really fast. It dries fast. There's no residue. So those are some of the degreaser stuff. I would use that maybe on the rear wheel on the chain-driven bike. It might be underneath the motorcycle, underneath the crankcase, where a lot of that road grime and that kind of stuff builds up, and certainly Super Clean here works perfect for that. All right, Turtle Wax to the rescue. This is some chrome polish, and I keep a bottle of this handy for any chrome parts, and certainly if there's any like exhaust and it might have a little bit of corrosion or rust, this does a great job being able to clean that up. So it's got just really good cleaning power that way. I usually put a little bit on, let it do its thing, and then wipe it off with a dry cloth. Here's a handy product to have in your garage, and it's isopropyl alcohol. And if you have power sports equipment and you're doing accessorization, you know all too well that depending on the accessory and how it attaches, a lot of it may have some adhesive. And so before you apply the accessory, making sure you clean the plastic surface or whatever surface it is before you go ahead and glue that together. This product works great for that. This is another one of my favorites. This is from WD-40 as well, and it's Contact Cleaner. So what this does is it works perfect for smaller parts, things that are certainly electrical in nature, but it works very well on metal. So there might be a spot on and around your engine or something that you want to just clean up quickly. This is a great product for sure. All right, here's a few other products I keep in Mark's garage to help me with nuts, bolts, fasteners, and connections. So, of course, we've got Loctite. We've got the red, that's the 271. We've got the blue, the 242. I also use another brand on occasion, this gel version. This is Thread Locker, and it's from Permatex. And let's see, what else do we have here? So dielectric grease, a little tube of that. That basically relates to electrical connections where you want to protect that from corrosion or moisture. So that's handy to have. And then let's see, we got some anti-seize lubricants. So when you think about nuts and bolts and fasteners that might be exposed to the outside, where you want to prevent corrosion or make sure it's easy to get that undone sometime down the road, that's what anti-seize is for. And then I also have some plumber's silicone grease. This is handy for just sometimes holding things in place when you have some small parts. But it lubricates, for faucets and stems, O-rings, gaskets, things like that. So there's a few more products that are really handy to have around the house. And speaking of cloths and what I keep around the garage, right, here's my go-to, and that's microfiber towels. So I look for those on sale. Try to buy something that has got a good density to it, but really works out nice for most of the projects. And then also shop towels. I use that for changing oil, or I'm not going to get the microfiber really oily, we'll use the Scott towels. Having a supply of nitrile gloves when you're working on things that are greasy, chains, oil changes is really great. These are probably my favorite, the Gorilla Grip. And so what I like most about that is that not only are they heavy duty, but they've got this little bit of a traction grip to them. So that's pretty good, but these are okay too. Thanks for tuning in today, and thanks for watching this episode of Mark's Garage and learning a little bit about the various products that I keep here in the garage to help me be successful with maintenance and cleaning and all things in between. So appreciate you tuning in. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you are a subscriber, thank you very much for your support of the channel. It's very appreciated. So in the comments section below, please leave your opinions, your comments about some of the products that you use that you find very helpful. I think that'd be kind of neat to share that with everyone. So thanks again, and as always, and until next time, take care.